doing and how I feel this is so important for everyone. There's 7 billion people in this world, and everybody has a brain, and there's no easy way to look at it. So we created a tool that lets you monitor your brain performance. So when they first started, I don't know how many years ago this was, when people came out, I'm sure you can remember, when somebody told you to put something on your wrist and it's going to monitor how many steps you take.
The Fitbit.
Everybody probably,
yeah.
Everybody probably said, why would I wear that, right? Why do I need to monitor those things? Because you want to see how active you are. All these things came out. We always were able to see our blood pressure. We could see what our heart was doing and all these different things. We could monitor those things, but there's never been an easy way to really understand your brain. So what we did, we took 50 years of clinically validated neuroscientific tests, and we partnered with the University of Texas in Arlington and their Human Performance Institute, and we wrote algorithms basically around human performance and taking these tests. And so what we did was we wanted to create an app that lets you understand where your brain is and its performance. So basically, when you get on, you can establish your brain profile, and it just lets you monitor it over time. And it's a self-assessment tool that you can have on any mobile device, and it just lets you play the games on it. It takes about 6 minutes, and it's called Roberto. We're named Roberto, and our company is named RC21X after the great Roberto Clemente. We're a Pittsburgh company out of Coriopolis, PA, and we wanted to name our company after somebody who really was a humanitarian and tried to change people's lives every day. And I always talk about Roberto because he was one of my favorites growing up in Pittsburgh. But he has a great quote. He says, anytime you had an opportunity to make a difference in this world and you don't, then you are wasting your time on earth. And that was this very famous quote. And that's what we try to do with our company, is really try to make a difference for people, because 100 million plus people every year in the United States alone have some type of brain or head injury.
Now, you played 15 seasons in the NFL for 7 different teams. You have seen probably all kinds of head injuries, and obviously that is a big deal in the NFL right now with the recent reports that almost everyone of the brains that were studied recently had CTE, brain damage as a result of concussions. Obviously, this must be something that NFL players, past and present, would be very interested in.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just the educational side. It's people like you that are interested and really let me come out and talk to people. I mean, I've spoken to the NFL alumni, I've spoken to the NFLPA, and sometimes it's hard for people to understand what you have and what you're doing. And really, in the end, it's about understanding yourself a little bit better so that you can make better informed decisions about your life. And so what this tool really does is let you understand your limited resources, and everybody is different. And so what we do is basically say that we're all peak performers in whatever part of life we're in, and we want to be the best we can be. And this tool lets you understand where you are, what your limited resource is, and really try to make those things better so that you're at your peak every day. So it doesn't, I'm close to football, and I coached it, and I was close to those kids that put that helmet on every day, and I really wanted to take care of them. That's why I kind of did drills that we never really hit each other until, we got to game day. And I wanted to protect those kids and do the best I could, because it is a great game, and we all love to play it, and it's enjoyable for a lot of people, not only playing it but watching it. So I don't want to see that game go away, and I want everybody to understand where the brain health is. What's great about our tool, Jay, too, is that we can start as young as the age of 6 years old, and we can go to the age of 106. So everybody with a brain, as long as you can read and write and use an iPhone and listen to the words and understand it, everybody can play it, and we want everybody on this tool. I'm a concerned parent. When my kids played football or lacrosse, or my daughter played field hockey in college, I never understood what was going on. If they got hit, if something happened to them, I was never able to understand or see that data coming from those tests that they took. And now with this tool, you can share this with your parents, your coach, your caregiver, your doctor, whoever it may be.
As I understand from what I've read, Gus, this isn't just about monitoring injuries as a result of head injuries or sports injuries, but it would also give you an indication of, maybe some of the other brain issues, for example, Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yes, and what this tool is can really help you be an early indicator. So if you establish your profile when you get on the tool and you play the games, your colors will kick in after you play 4 game sessions, and that's your brain profile. That's your unique brain profile, and your colors will kick in and everything will be green. So the next time you take the test, you may be a little higher and they'll be blue. That's a new normal range for you. If they're a little lower, they turn red because you're a little out of your normal range. And so what we want to be able to say is that over time, if I see my data trending downward, then I may need to go see my doctor. And what it does is gives you some real objective data rather than subjective and saying, well, I don't feel good today. I don't know what's going on.
I keep forgetting my keys. That kind
Right. Now you have some real objective data that you can say, oh, I want to start this conversation. And I think I'm not doing as well as I should be doing, because it is hard, right? We've seen it all the time. I've seen it with grandparents. I've seen it with my wife's grandparents, that they start going, our life is a big arc. Mm-hmm. When we're young, our brains are developing. We're trying to get to that peak. And when we're older, we're degrading a little bit, and we're trying to stay at that peak all the time. We're trying to stay at that healthy level. And so when you start degrading, people don't want to talk about it. People don't want to have that issue. Now we have some objective data that a parent can share with their kids and say, look, I don't know what's going on, but here's my data from my profile, and let's go see the doctor and see what it is. Because those doctors will be able to read that and understand it, because we have taken those tests and validated it with those tests, that it'll be something that they can share with their caregivers.
Very good. The app is by RC21X. Thank you very much, Gus Farad, for sharing this information. You can find it at www.robertoapp.com.
Yes, definitely. Everybody should go on, and there's a 15-day free trial right now, and you can get on and establish your profile for free. So.
Time for traffic with the St. Louis Closet Company Traffic Center and Tim Weiland.
Eastbound 70 is running heavy east of Cave Springs through about the Earth City Expressway. If you're on eastbound 44, you're slow. Jefferson onto the ramp of 55. Northbound 55 running heavy now. Gasconade up to the Poplar Street Bridge. And this report brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Ask Sherwin-Williams and save 35% on paints and stains during their Love for Color sale now through August 14th. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.